Hi. So, funny story actually. I just thought I recorded all of this and my phone went off. So, I did this whole long-winded explanation, which I'm sure many of you can anticipate. What you're going to be doing today, and this is why I never use the forward-facing camera. You're going to be looking at this PowerPoint, or it's, these slides. It's the speech Ain't I a Woman by Sojourner Truth. She gives it at the 1851 Ohio Convention, I believe. I think that's the date. I always get her and Elizabeth Cady Stanton's Seneca Falls speeches, their dates mixed up, but you'll be reading, I'm sure, about her if you haven't yet already. So we're going to be looking at Sojourner Truth's speech. It's broken up into different slides. There are some guiding questions to answer along the way. Everyone gets their own copy, so annotate, because the last slide, if I can see, I'm losing my sight. The last slide will connect you back, like right there, to the Reformation presentation from yesterday. Now, people have had some confusion, so anything that you guys see underlined, bold, different color, that's the link I'm talking about. That's where the articles are embedded. That's where the websites are connected. And that's where other assignments are linked as well. So there is a response to reading, but you will be turning it in next week. But that doesn't mean wait until Monday night to do it. Because what we're going to be doing, we've been looking at different speeches. We've been looking at different viewpoints. And it's cold in my laundry room. That's where I'm wearing a hat. But it's everything, whether it's the North as pro-abolition as they were, there still was concern about, if the slaves are freed and they're going to come up to this part of the country, they're going to take our jobs. Sounds like a recurring theme in history. So even though the North was predominantly pro-abolition, there were some, factions of people, groups of people that weren't, 100%. And then in the North, so we're in the North, then in the South, we have this concern with abolition, where they lose the majority, if not 100%, of their free workforce, which then affects their output, which then affects their income, which therefore affects their wealth and power. So Sojourner Truth and Frederick Douglass were not only abolitionists, they were also advocates for women's rights, for making especially in the workforce, making the treatment of both genders more equal. Even if women worked at that time, they were also considered their husband's property. So any income that they made was their husband's. So in your reading between today, tomorrow, next day, look at her use of slang and her use of syntax, which is basically just the setup of a sentence. The construction of the sentence, how things are worded within the sentence. That's its syntax. It's a Y there. And then she uses very, very informal language. She uses what we would consider today slang, even in the title, Ain't I a Woman? There's a reason that informal language and that conversational address to the audience can be so powerful. Let's see where you notice that. So the response is going to be doing what's today? Today's Tuesday, so next Tuesday it's due. And then we'll be adding little things along the way. As I said yesterday, there is an attachment to yesterday's PowerPoint, as I pointed out. And take your time on it. Really read it. It's like right now, this period of time that we're reading about in social studies, you could see flashes of it happening still today in both America and, other parts of the world. So, everything comes together. Cap and gown, pick up Wednesday, Friday. Hope to see everyone there. Hope to see more assignments handed in. It'd be so awesome. And aside from that's all I got for today. So I'll be checking in a little while. It was awfully quiet today in the classroom. Yesterday in the classroom. So I hope the same is not true for today. All right. See you later.